Good afternoon and welcome to Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network presented by Taylor King Law. I'm Chase Hartzell and you are looking live at Rab Rogers Field in Arkadelphia, Arkansas on what is a beautiful sunny Friday afternoon at Ouachita Baptist University. We've got a good series on tap this weekend, a 3-game set between the visiting Bison of Oklahoma Baptist University and the hometown Tigers of Ouachita Baptist University. For the Tigers, looking to keep a win streak rolling right now, up to 7 straight wins, including a sweep over Harding a weekend ago and a midweek sweep over rival Henderson State University. The official Great American Conference Series still looming on the horizon for the Tigers. For Oklahoma Baptist, it's been an up-and-down season, but they're still right there in contention for a spot in the Great American Conference standings. We'll take a look at those in just a moment. But it's been an impressive start to the season for Ouachita, sitting comfortably in second place, but wanting to build on those numbers moving forward. Just a game or two back from Southern Arkansas, but also plenty of contenders looming just behind. Well, we thank you for tuning in, whether you are watching supporting the Bison, the Tigers, or just wanted to take in a beautiful Friday afternoon edition of America's Pastime. We thank you for watching this student-led production of OSDN. A lot of storylines coming into this game for the Tigers. Dustin Bermudez looking to keep his hit streak alive up to 21 straight games, reaching with a hit. And then for his on-base streak, he's up to 24 games in that category. Also a couple of Tigers currently in the top 5 for career home runs, and also looking to build on those numbers as well. G. Allen hitting his 20th home run of his career a weekend ago. Same for Jackson Chaney, who added on another earlier this weekend to move up to a tie for 4th place all-time in program home runs. He's got 21 for his career. Also, Mikey Quinones looking to build off a weekend last week out when he hit 2 home runs over the course of the series, including a big one in Game 3 that locked up the sweep for the Tigers. And the Bats looking to continue their strength at the plate. And then on the mound, Ouachita also looking very strong, looking to keep the momentum rolling there as well. Well, right now, Brian Ramsey giving out these starting lineups for Ouachita. We'll go ahead and read that off to you. Dustin Bermudez, the man with the big hit streak, and also a multi-home run weekend just a week ago. He's leading off. Following him will be G. Allen, who looks to continue to move up in the program's home run list. He also, a year ago, was named GAC Player of the Week after his series against Oklahoma Baptist. Mikey Quinones batting third. He's going to be the DH today. Isaac Nowell batting fourth. He'll be manning center field. Wyatt Core, the reigning GAC Freshman of the Year, he's manning right field. Jackson Chaney batting sixth. He'll be at first base. Judd Arrington, the senior second baseman, is batting seven in the 7 hole. Batting eighth will be C.W. Schrader. He'll be manning the hot corner at third base. And then rounding out the lineup, it'll be the catcher from Walnut Ridge, Arkansas. That's Cade Burris. And, of course, starting out on the mound today will be Cooper Timmons, who is looking for his 20th career win with Ouachita. Well, at this time, we're going to go ahead and send it over to the public address system for the playing of our national anthem.
Fans, at this time, we invite you to please rise, if you are able, as we honor America and those who serve it with the playing of our national anthem.
Well, with that, the pregame festivities are wrapping up, and we are just about ready for Tiger Baseball at Rab Rogers Field. There you get a good look at Cooper Timmons warming up, looking to become just the third player in school history to record 20 wins out there on the mound. It's been a good season for him. Looking at his stats, he is 4-3 in 10 starts, an ERA just north of 4, but he struck out 71 batters, and he's also walked just 29. For Timmons, if he can strike out 10 here today, that would put him on the top 5 list for most strikeouts in a season by a Tiger pitcher. Seems like every game the past couple of weeks, some member of this squad has etched their name into the history books, and that is no different this weekend as Timmons looks to make history yet again here on the mound. Taking a look at the lineup for Oklahoma Baptist, Isaiah Lasad leading off at the center field position. Batting second will be the second baseman, Jaden Schaefer. Then it'll be the reigning GAC Player of the Year, Dan Pruitt. He'll be manning first base, and he's batting in the 3-hole. Cade Self, the team leader in RBIs, batting fourth, and he'll be in right field. Alex Schroeder batting fifth. He'll be the designated hitter. Batting sixth will be the catcher, Troy Shields. Trey Furry batting seventh. He'll be at third base. And then batting in the 8th hole will be the shortstop, Jose Parga. And rounding out the lineup for OKBU will be the left fielder, Austin Gonzalez. You look at the numbers for this team, and they are very good. Just one player in today's starting lineup for the Bison with a batting average south of 300. That's Trey Furry, and he still has a batting average of 296. A lot of impressive numbers. And speaking of Dan Pruitt, not only the team's home run leader, but he's also leading the team in stolen bases with 9 as well. This top of the lineup, they can hit, they can run, they can do just about everything for Oklahoma Baptist, and they'll look to get their team on a roll here early. Set to lead us off will be the junior center fielder, Isaiah Lasad. Here's the first pitch of the afternoon from Timmons. That one is popped up, straight up the middle into shallow center field. Bermudez ranging over, and he's going to make the play for an easy out number 1. So one pitch and one man down in the inning. That's going to bring up Jaden Schaefer. Looking to bunt his way on, perhaps. That one's taken for strike 1. Schaefer, great numbers coming into this plate appearance, a batting average at 368. He's homered 3 times, and he's also driven in 21 runs. Perhaps looking to set the table for Dan Pruitt here, but he's down in the hole 0-2. Looking to send him packing, the 0-2 pitch. That one is fouled into the top of the backstop. So Oklahoma Baptist's second baseman will see at least one more here. The 0-2 pitch, down low for a ball. The 1-2 misses down low as well. Timmons trying to tempt Schaefer with that low breaking ball, but he hasn't gotten him to bite just yet. Going to be looking for another put-away pitch here. The 2-2. That one will lock him up at the bottom of the zone for strike 3. It's the first strikeout of the afternoon for Cooper Timmons, 72nd of the season. He's now just 1 out away from a 1-2-3 inning, but standing in his way will be the reigning Great American Conference Player of the Year, Dan Pruitt. Here's the first pitch of the at-bat. That one taken outside for ball 1. Timmons going to have to be very careful here against Pruitt as the wind is blowing into left field at the moment. That plays to the right-handed batter's strength. Case in point, this one is lined to left field, but Unfortunately, a bit ahead on that one, and it is a foul ball. The 1-1 to Pruitt. That one is popped up and out of play, foul. Looking to send him packing. The 1-2. That one fouled out of play as well. Great battle here between one of the top pitchers in the GAC from a year ago. Timmons named to the second all-conference team. Here's the 1-2 once again. That one locks him up on the outside corner for strike 3. Pruitt not too happy with the call, but he is heading back to the dugout as Timmons' second strikeout victim of the inning. He sets down the Bison in order here in the top of the first. Tigers at the plate when we come back. You're watching Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
Hello, I'm Taylor King. I've been practicing law for over 34 years, but long before that, I learned what it takes to be a good lawyer. Caring for others. You could say it's a family trait, and it's one I've passed along to my kids. If you've been involved in an accident, call 1-800-CAR-WRECK. I want to help.
We want to help, to be on your side, by your side. I'm Austin King. Now, I've not been practicing law quite as long as my dad, but thanks to him, I know what it takes to be a good lawyer. I guess you could say it runs in the family.
And welcome back to Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law. Good start to the game for the Tigers as Cooper Timmons strikes out two of the first 3 men that he faces in this outing, including the reigning GAC Player of the Year, Dan Pruitt. Now Ouachita with its first chance at the plate. Today they will be facing off against the junior right-hander, Breck Galbraith. Galbraith, looking at his stats for the year, 5-4 in 10 starts. He's thrown 1 complete game as well. In terms of ERA, it's been an up and down year. His number there just a bit north of 5 at 5.22 in 58 2/3 of an inning, or 58 2/3 innings. He has struck out 41, and he's also walked just 14. But right now he's going to have to face off against one of the top lineups in the GAC, starting off with Dustin Bermudez. Bermudez with a red-hot bat coming into this one, a hit streak of 21 games. Wasting no time here, swinging at the first pitch, but it's chopped foul over the left side. It was a bit of an up-and-down start to the year for Bermudez over those first 10 games or so, but he's reached base in 24 straight. And he sends this one into the backstop, 0-2 now. G. Allen waiting on deck for the Tigers, but right now Galbraith trying to put away Bermudez. The 0-2 misses outside for a ball. Galbraith looking to send him away. The 1-2 sent out to center field. Lasad ranging over. And he's going to make the play out there for out number 1. So with 1 down here in the bottom of the first inning, that's going to bring up G. Allen. He leads the team in average right now, a .380 mark coming into this contest. He's also tied for second on the team with 7 home runs, and he's driven in 35 on the year. First pitch of the at-bat is swung on and missed here for a strike. From the get-go, Allen has been known for his power, but really this year he stepped it up in the contact category as well, finding his way on base in several ways. He's facing a 1-1 count here against the Bison's ace. The 1-1. Good looping breaking ball that just catches the bottom of the zone for strike 2. Allen looking to battle up here with 2 strikes. The 1-2. Foul tipped into the backstop. So the Tiger left fielder will see at least one more here. The 1-2 pitch. Just misses the outside corner for ball 2. Stone cold take that time from Allen. The 2-2, that one hit over to the right side, scooped by Pruitt, and the play is made for out number 2. Score that one 3 unassisted, and with 2 down here in the bottom of the first inning, that'll bring up the DH, Mikey Quinones. Here's the first pitch. That one sent over to the right side. Busy inning for Pruitt. And he makes another play unassisted over there, over at first. And just like that, the first inning has come to a close. So 6 men come to the plate here in the first inning. All 6 retired by the 2 starters for these squads, and we're set for a good game here today. Heading to the second inning, we're still scoreless at Rab Rogers Field. You're watching Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
I've heard people say Ouachita. Ouachita.
Ouachita.
Is it pronounced Ouachita?
Searching for Ouachita Baptist University.
Back in Texas, everybody pronounces it Wichita, but really, it's Ouachita.
Ouachita.
Ouachita. How would you pronounce it?
Ouachita.
Ouachita.
It's Ouachita Baptist University. Get it right.
It's Ouachita, people. It's Ouachita.
Ouachita.
Our town, a place for new beginnings, stalwart pine trees, reuniting with old friends. Whether you find yourself here for a ball game, a wedding, or just to catch up with those you love, we want to invite you to be a guest on our front porch, a place to sit back and watch the world go by, a place where time seems to slow down. Our home away from home. Welcome back. Captain Henderson House, now accepting reservations.
And welcome back to Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network. Between the top of the first and the bottom of the first, 6 men came to the plate, and all 6 were retired. Cooper Timmons looking to keep the momentum rolling here. First pitch of the at-bat, that one misses the bottom of the zone for a ball. The man at the plate for Oklahoma Baptist, the right fielder, Cade Self. The 1-0 is chopped foul over to the left side and bounces off the top of the home dugout, in fact. For Self, it's been a great season thus far. A batting average just 1 point shy of 400 coming into this plate appearance. Not a bad location there from Timmons, but he's not going to get the call. It's 2-1 now to the cleanup batter for the Bison. The 2-1. Sent out to center field, but Nowell makes a great read off the bat. And it wasn't an easy play by any means, but it is an out number 1 for Ouachita.
Designated hitter, Alex Schroeder.
So with 1 down, that's going to bring up the DH, Alex Schroeder. Schroeder got plenty of power in his own right. He's homered 12 times this year. And he's going to foul this one off behind home plate. The next one to the 5-hole hitter. Misses down low for a ball. Good block by Burris. the 1-1 from Timmons. That one swung on and missed for strike 2. Beat him with the old number 1 there. Fastball in the inside corner. Looking for his third punch out of the afternoon. Here's the 1-2 from Timmons. That one swung on and missed for strike 3. So the Tigers ace, not doing anything too fancy, just gave him 2 straight fastballs to end the at-bat. And with 2 down, that's going to bring up the 6-hole hitter, Troy Shields. First pitch from Timmons, that one is swung on and missed for a strike. A little bit of a milestone waiting here for Timmons as he looks to try and get strikeout number 75 of the year. He's now just 1 strike away with that foul ball. Timmons looking for the 1-2-3 inning once again. Here's the 0-2. That one jams him a bit. Going to be a tough play at second. Arrington ranging in, makes the throw over to first in time, and that will do it for the top of the second. So Timmons retires the first 6 men that he faces in this outing. Ouachita looking for its first base runner when we come back. You're watching Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
If you or a loved one gets hurt in an accident,
You need true care and concern,
you can hand us everything, the bills, the paperwork, and anything else you need help with.
so you can focus on recovering from your injury.
That's why people turn to the Taylor King Law Firm.
You need an attorney with integrity and experience in dealing with the complex details.
We do everything we can to relieve the stress and take care of your family.
If you're injured in an accident, call 1-800-CAR-WRECK.
We'll be on your side, by your side.
Make Print Mania in downtown Arkadelphia your place to get embroidery, screen printing, trophies, and more. Drop by their store on Main Street in downtown Arkadelphia or visit their website at printmaniatees.com to see how they can help your business or group. Need a shirt for an event? Let Print Mania take care of that. Need promotional materials for your business or organization? You can let Print Mania take care of that too. A family-run local business in Arkadelphia, Print Mania has been serving the public since 1992. Call Print Mania today, 870-246-3803.
Welcome back to Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law. 2 of the best lineups in the Great American Conference facing off today, but thus far it has been a pitching clinic as Isaac now swings and misses for strike 1. The first 9 batters to come up to the plate in this one have all been retired. That one swung on and missed for strike 2. Looking to send him packing, the 0-2. Locks him up for strike 3. Galbraith sets down the cleanup batter for Ouachita on just 4 pitches.
Now batting right fielder, Wyatt Cole.
And now Wyatt Core will have his first cuts of the afternoon. This one popped up on the infield. Looks like the play will be made here by Furry, but it's dropped. It falls. It's going to be credited as a hit initially for the Tigers, as that one was hit into the sun. Likely not how Ouachita imagined getting their first base runner this afternoon. But indeed, that is how the Tigers get their first base runner, as now Jackson Chaney steps up to the plate with a runner on first base. That one fouled off to the right side. Core has been known as a threat to go at times. Hasn't gotten too many opportunities to steal bases this season, but he's perfect 3 for 3 in his attempts thus far in 2023. This one hit over to third, and that one is past a sliding Furry, that's through for a base hit. That one gets past the left fielder, and now Core's being waved home. Cheney's heading for third. It's into the left field corner. And all of a sudden, it turns into an RBI base hit for Jackson Cheney. Ouachita takes the lead, and it's 1-0. So Jackson Cheney will have to check the scorebook on what the ruling is on the hit, as he made it all the way to third base. A run does come across, though, and now Arrington with a shot at the plate. He takes this one on the outside corner for strike one. Arrington, one of the most selective batters in the GAC. He leads all players here today with a .519 on-base percentage, as this one is sent out to center field. Lasad makes the play. Cheney's tagging. Good throw in, but it will not be in time, as it's a sac fly for the senior second baseman out of Allen, Texas. Tack on another for the Tigers, and it's 2-0 Ouachita. So after a quiet start to the game for the Bats, all of a sudden Ouachita rallying with 2 runs here in the bottom of the second inning. The 1-0 from Galbraith, fouled into the backstop for a strike. Schrader trying to bunt his way on, but he does pull it back in time for ball 2. The 2-1 pitch, that one chopped up towards the mound. Galbraith flips it over to first, there in time. And that will retire the side, but not before the Tigers strike for 2 runs on 2 hits and 1 error in the inning. Ouachita leading the first game of this series 2-0 heading into the third inning of play. You're watching Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
Baseball for me just kind of was the glue that kept my family together, I feel like. I was able to come here and get my triple major, as well as play a super high level of baseball against some of the best players in the country. There's a lot of options here in Division II with a lot of great ball players and a lot of great people, and they make sure that they give you every opportunity to succeed on and off the field.
Visit the Ouachita campus store for all your Tiger apparel, merchandise, and gifts. If you need something to wear to show your Tiger pride, stop by the Ouachita campus store on the bottom floor of the Evans Student Center to grab a t-shirt, sweatshirt, polo, or more. If you can't stop by the store on campus, visit us online at bookstore.obu.edu. Make your purchase and we'll send it to you. Support the Tigers by checking out the Ouachita campus store. Go Tigers.
And we welcome you back to Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network. Ouachita with a 2-0 lead now following a 2-run bottom of the second. That included a run scoring following an error on a Jackson Cheney base hit. And then moments later, Judd Arrington coming through with an RBI sac fly. Here's the first pitch. That one is fouled off to the right side. Trey Furry comes into this plate appearance with a .296 batting average. And this one is taken for ball 1. That speaks volumes when this lineup has a player with a .296 batting average, and that qualifies as lowest on the team. It's been a great season for Furry as he sends this one out to center field. Ranging in is Nowell. He's going to make the play for out number 1. Had to have an extra measure there to secure it, as Bermudez was ranging in as well. But that is the 7th man straight that has been retired by Cooper Timmons. And it's going to bring up the 8-hole hitter, Jose Parga. First pitch here misses low for a ball. The next one is in there for a strike. The 1-1 from Timmons, that one runs too far inside, and now it's 2-1. The next pitch fouled off to the right side, and now it's 2-2. Timmons looking to send him packing. Here's the 2-2 pitch. That one sent out to second. Right to Arrington. He throws over to Cheney in time for out number 2. And now Austin Gonzalez is going to have a chance here at the plate, representing the 9-hole for the Bison here in the top of the 3rd inning. Already 2 gone. The first pitch misses outside for ball 1. The next one from Timmons. Right there at the bottom of the zone for a strike. That's where he likes it, that fastball down at the knees. The 1-1 now. It's a similar spot, but just a bit lower for ball 2. Timmons gets him to swing and miss here for strike 2, and now looking to retire his 9th straight batter in this start. The 2-2 from the Tigers' ace just misses the outside corner for ball 3. Great battle here from Gonzalez. Timmons looking to put him away. Here's the payoff pitch. That one chopped over to the right side. Cheney makes the play despite the awkward hop. And just like that, Cooper Timmons finishes his 3rd perfect inning of work. 9 men have come to the plate for the Bison thus far, and all 9 have been retired. Ouachita will be looking for more insurance when we come back. You're watching Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
At Berry & Turnage, we specialize in bringing the law to your corner. We are dedicated to understanding what results you want and to helping you understand what actions we can take on your behalf. With over 30 years of experience and a proven track record of success, Berry & Turnage is here to lead you down a path to the results you need. We will work with you every step of the way to make sure that you understand the choices you are making and feel empowered to make them. Berry & Turnage. Serious injuries require serious attorneys.
Bottom of the 3rd inning, about to get underway here at Rab Rogers Field. Your score, 2-0 Ouachita. Cade Burris, the 9-hole hitter, will lead us off here. Here's the first pitch from Galbraith. That one is popped up, but not playable, as it escapes over the top of the grandstand here behind home plate. Burris has been splitting time with Quinones behind the plate this year for the Tigers. Was recovering from surgery in the offseason and had to miss the first week or two of play before coming back shortly after that. He's had some highlights this season, having already homered once this year. He's also driven in 14. Here's the 0-1 now from Galbraith. That one's sent out the opposite way. Ranging back is the right fielder. And he's going to make the play for out number 1. So credit Cade Self with the putout. And with that, the lineup card will turn over. Due up for the Tigers, it'll be the shortstop, number 2, Dustin Bermudez. Here's the first pitch of the at-bat. That one misses outside for ball 1. Bermudez, again, a 21-game hit streak coming into this one. He's going to take this one for a strike. Also, 24 straight games reaching base safely. He'd love to improve on those numbers here. The 1-1 now. That one runs high and in for ball 2. The 2-1 pitch, that one is fouled back out of play. So Bermudez will be forced to battle up here with 2 strikes. 2 is his lucky number a weekend ago. He homered twice, and he also recorded 2 saves for the Tigers in the sweep. The 2-2 pitch, that one's fouled out of play as well. Galbraith looking to send him away. The 2-2 pitch. Chopped foul over to the left side. Looking to send him packing. That one just misses the zone for ball 3. So the battle continues here between Bermudez and Galbraith. But now something's got to give with a full count. The payoff pitch. That one squared up very well down the left field line. It has home run distance, but it hooks foul. An unusual turn of the winds there as it was blowing out to straight right field. But now the wind blowing out towards left. Here's the payoff pitch again. That one sent straight up. It will stay in the infield. Parga ranging over. And he makes the play in front of the second base bag. So with 2 down, that's going to bring up the 2-hole hitter for Ouachita, G. Allen. Allen 0 for 1 on the day, but looking to change his fortunes a bit here. Here's the first pitch. That one is swung on in, missed for a strike. The 0-1 misses down low for a ball. Really, the only blemish on the record thus far for Galbraith in this one has been the second inning when he gave up 2 runs on 2 hits, and one of those was courtesy of an error. The 1-1 is popped up and out of play foul. Allen will look to keep the rally alive here for the Tigers as Mikey Quinones waits on deck. Galbraith looking for the 1-2-3 inning. The 1-2 pitch. Sent out to the opposite field, squared that one up fairly well. And that one almost had home run distance as well. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 1-2 to Allen. He pops this one up, and this one should be playable over to the left side. But running out of room, it hits off the top of the home dugout. Furry tried to make the play over there. But the ball just kept drifting into foul territory. And now Allen going to get another opportunity at the plate. Galbraith, the 1-2. That one is swung on and missed for strike 3. Just to be safe, Shields will apply the tag. So it's a 1-2-3 inning here for Brett Galbraith as he keeps the score right where it is heading into the 4th inning of play. Your score, Ouachita 2, Oklahoma Baptist nothing. We'll be back with more Tiger Baseball after this timeout.
Hello, I'm Taylor King. I've been practicing law for over 34 years, but long before that, I learned what it takes to be a good lawyer, caring for others. You could say it's a family trait, and it's one I've passed along to my kids. If you've been involved in an accident, call 1-800-CAR-WRECK. I want to help.
We want to help, to be on your side, by your side. I'm Austin King. Now, I've not been practicing law quite as long as my dad, but thanks to him, I know what it takes to be a good lawyer. I guess you could say it runs in the family.
As a student athlete in college, I first got involved with the NCAA at the national level. It was through the Student Athlete Advisory Committee, SAC, gave me an opportunity to advocate on behalf of all student athletes, to affect change and to make an impact. The NCAA is giving the student athlete a platform to voice their concerns and to be able to advocate for what's going to affect their well-being. The policies that are being put in place are speaking towards academics, they're speaking towards well-being, they're speaking towards fairness, creating a culture so that the student athletes have the best experience as possible.
We welcome you back to Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network presented by Taylor King Law. Cooper Timmons looking to keep it rolling here on the mound as he faces the Oklahoma Baptist lineup for the 2nd straight time through the lineup, as now digging in for the Bison will be Isaiah Lasad. First pitch here misses. Actually, it's going to catch the bottom of the zone for a strike. Here's the 0-1. That one laced to left field, but is well foul. Timmons looking to make it 10-minute in a row retire. Here's the 0-2 to Lasad. That one is swung on and missed for strike 3. Strikeout number 4 of the game for Timmons, his 75th punch-out of the year. And that's going to bring up the 2-hole hitter, Jaden Schaefer. First pitch here misses for ball 1. The next pitch, that one, sent out to shallow left field. Bermudez playing back. He makes the play for out number 2.
First baseman, Dan Pruitt.
So now, Dan Pruitt, all that's standing in the way of Cooper Timmons, and another 1-2-3 inning. Pruitt, though, as we've established, a formidable opponent here for Timmons. The reigning GAC Player of the Year. First pitch here. Catches the outside corner for a strike. Pruitt, you can see in his reflexes a bit, he thought about trying to pull that ball to left field, but instead thought better of it. The 0-1, that one is in the dirt. So now it is even to the first baseman for the Bison. The 1-1, that one is foul tipped. So now it's 1-2 to Pruitt. Looking to avoid becoming a strikeout victim for the 2nd time this afternoon. Timmons looking for another 1-2-3 inning. Here's the 1-2. That one is swung on and missed for strike 3. And make it 4 perfect innings for Cooper Timmons out there on the mound. He's up to 5 strikeouts on the day. Ouachita back at the plate when we come back. You're watching Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
The Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas. We're the people behind every light switched on for the baby's 2 a.m. feeding, the computer you start up to begin your business day, and we're always there, down the line, powering farms and industry somewhere across Arkansas. We're a network of nearly 2,500 team members, delivering more than just electricity. We deliver power through our family of 17 local electric distribution co-ops. We are the Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas. Power and people.
Our town, a place for new beginnings, stalwart pine trees, reuniting with old friends. Whether you find yourself here for a ball game, a wedding, or just to catch up with those you love, we want to invite you to be a guest on our front porch, a place to sit back and watch the world go by, a place where time seems to slow down. Our home away from home. Welcome back. Captain Henderson House, now accepting reservations.
And we welcome you back to Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network. Mikey Quinones leading us off here. He takes this one for a ball. Tigers have gotten a great pitching performance thus far from Cooper Timmons, but Brett Galbraith has been excellent in his own right. This one sent over to first base. Pruitt going to make the play. He's there in time for out number one. That's going to bring up the cleanup batter for Ouachita, the center fielder, Isaac Now. That one misses outside for a ball. Count runs even following that last pitch from Galbraith. It's 1-1 now to Now. The 1-1 from Galbraith. That one fouled over to the right side. For Galbraith, he's been perfect minus the second inning of play when he allowed 2 runs on 2 hits. But also remember that error in the inning as this one misses down low for ball 2. Now fouls this one to the backstop. So the Tigers center fielder will see at least one more here from Galbraith. Waiting on deck for Ouachita, the right fielder Wyatt Core. Here's the 2-2 once more. This one sent out to center field. And the play is made for out number 2. Credit Isaiah Lasad with the putout. So with 2 down here in the inning, that's going to bring up Wyatt Core. And we do want to take a moment to give a shout out to the entire Ouachita Sports Digital Network as we have representatives at the Arkansas College Media Association. That's taking place in Searcy today. And we just found out that Ouachita and OSDN have been named the recipient of the General Excellence Award as a television outlet here in Arkansas. So a big congratulations to this program as the play is made. That will end the bottom of the 4th inning. Heading to the 5th, your score, Ouachita 2, Oklahoma Baptist nothing. We'll be back with more Tiger Baseball after this.
Being a champion takes more than talent, more than the perfect pass, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the spirit to always push harder, the ability to overcome any hurdle, and the fire to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create. And the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
Victor deployed for the first time to Afghanistan in 2003. He sustained a moderate traumatic brain injury. Basically, he had to relearn everything. One of the most important elements of caregiving is taking care of yourself. we have our own journey, and we can fulfill that journey at the same time that we are helping our loved one.
Visit aarp.org/caregiving for a free military veterans guide to navigate your caregiving journey.
Welcome back to Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network. Pitching has been the story in this one, as only 2 runs across between these two teams. Cooper Timmons already with 4 perfect innings under his belt, but now he's going to have to face off against the heart of the order for Oklahoma Baptist, starting off right here with the right fielder, Cade Self. Here's the first pitch from Timmons. That one is swung on in, missed for a strike. This one is swung on in, missed for strike 2. Timmons looking for another punch out here. The 0-2 pitch. That one is fouled back out of play. Tiger right-hander looking for his 6th punch out of the ball game, the 0-2. Misses down low for a ball. So now the cleanup batter for the Bison will have one more shot at the plate here. That one just misses for ball 2. Now the senior right fielder for Oklahoma Baptist. Gonna see one more here. The 2-2 pitch. That one chopped foul over to the left side. And again, this battle is going to continue. The 2-2 from Timmons. That one fouled out of play as well. Now Self showing you why he's such a tough out. Batting average of .399 coming into this game and an on-base percentage .442. This one is swung on in, missed for strike 3. Make it an even 6 strikeouts on the ball game for Cooper Timmons.
Designated hitter Alex Schroeder.
And with one down, Alex Schroeder due up at the plate for the Bison. Now, if you're getting a bit of deja vu hearing the Bison name, that is because the Tigers hosted the Harding Bisons a week ago in a 3-game set. Ouachita taking all 3 of those games, as this one is taken for a strike. All told, Ouachita on a 7-game winning streak right now, including a midweek sweep of Williams Baptist prior to the Harding series. And then earlier this week, Ouachita sweeping 2 games from literal cross-street rival Henderson State University. The 1-1. He went around on that one, couldn't hold up in time, and now it's 1-2 to the 5-hole hitter. Timmons looking for number 7, the 1-2, swung on and missed for strike 3. So Timmons now up to 7 punch-outs on the ball game. And with 2 down here in the top of the 5th, it's going to bring up Troy Shields. Here's the first pitch from Timmons. That one misses outside for ball 1. Wind blowing into left field at the moment. The 1-0 from Timmons. That one down low for ball 2. Bit of an unfamiliar spot here for Timmons, who has rarely found himself down in the count to hitters in this one. Here's the 2-0. That one's right there for a strike. Can't locate the fastball much better on a 2-0 count. Now the 2-1 to Shields. That one swung on in, missed for strike 2, trying to catch up to that fastball. Now Cooper Timmons 1 strike away from making it 5 perfect innings. The 2-2 pitch. That one chopped foul over to the left side. Would have been a tough play for the Tiger pitcher. Instead, Troy Shields going to get one more pitch here at the plate. Trey Furry handing him his bat. He'd love to step up to the dish here in the top of the 5th inning. Cooper Timmons looking to hold him off until the 6th. The 2-2 from Timmons. That one runs in on his hands. Bermudez making a good play. Throw across the diamond is there in time. And the streak continues for the Tigers ace. 5 perfect innings from Cooper Timmons. We're halfway home here at Rab Rogers Field. Your score, Ouachita 2, Oklahoma Baptist nothing. We'll be back with more Tiger baseball after this.
Hey world, I have a quick message. It's about safe driving. All right, let's go. Anytime you're driving, have the seatbelt buckled tight, both hands on the wheel and your phone out of sight. When not in your hand trying to text somebody back, because if you do, your car might get smacked. The moral of the story, just put your phone down. The people on the road will stay safe and sound. Put your phone down, put your phone down. People on the road will stay safe and sound. Yeah.
On December 7, 2005, I was deployed to Baghdad, Iraq. As I was searching for the bomb, the bad guy and the bomb found me first. After the explosion, I was left with a 1% chance of living. During my road to recovery, I had a tremendous amount of support from friends and families and the Coalition to Salute America's Heroes. The primary mission of the Coalition to Salute America's Heroes is to offer financial emergency assistance to veterans and their families.
Visit saluteheroes.org to learn more.
For the Tigers, first baseman, Jackson Cheney.
Welcome back to Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law. Here's the first pitch. That one catches the inside corner for a strike. Jackson Cheney has homered twice in the last week, including one against Harding on Saturday, and then another against Henderson State University in the first of the 2 midweek games earlier this week. With those 2 home runs, Cheney up to 21 career home runs with the Tigers. That is tied for 4th most in program history with Will Gowdy. He's also leading the team with 9 home runs in 2023 alone. The 1-2, that one just misses for a ball. The 2-2 pitch, that one is foul tipped over the left side. So the Tiger first baseman will see at least one more here. Judd Arrington waiting on deck for Ouachita. Here is the 2-2 from Galbraith. That one sent back up the middle. Going to be a tough play at the hot corner. Throw over to first is there in time. Great scoop by Furry. Made a charging play on the run. And now there's one down for the Tigers' second baseman, Judd Arrington. Not too much offense to speak of in this one thus far, as the only base runners for either team came in the bottom of the 2nd inning when the Tigers plated 2 runs. Arrington plated the last of those 2 runs with a sac fly in his first plate appearance. Perhaps looking to follow that up by starting another rally here. The 0-1. That one is swung on in, missed for strike 2. And Galbraith working quickly this afternoon. Both men ready to go. The 0-2 pitch. That one misses high for a ball. The next pitch, that one checked his swing, appealed down, and they'll say he went around. Strike 3 called on Judd Arrington. It's the second out of the inning.
Now batting third baseman, Colton
And it'll bring up
Schrader.
Colton Schrader. That one taken on the outside corner for a strike. Schrader, it's been a solid season at the plate looking at his stats. Batting average just south of 300 on the year, but his on-base percentage right at 400. He's been known for battling in his at-bats throughout the season. And at one point earlier in the year, even managed to walk 4 times in a single game. Right now, though, he's going to have to battle up against Oklahoma Baptist ace, the 1-2. That one sent right back up the middle. Parga can't get to it, and it's going to be a base hit. Schrader retreating back to first, but he is the first base runner for either team since the second inning. And with 2 down, Cade Burris going to have an opportunity here at the plate. That is the only base runner that Galbraith has allowed outside of the second inning in this one. He's been perfect otherwise. That one fouled back out of play by Burris. Good crowd on tap here for both sides. Plenty of purple and gold, but also some black and green mixed in as well. Check on the runner at first. He is back in time. We also want to give a shout out to the play-by-play man for Oklahoma Baptist, Todd Miller, who paid us a visit during non-conference play. Came to watch a game that the Tigers played while Oklahoma Baptist was in town for a basketball game. We were happy to have him as our guest. He did a great job of calling the series between these two squads a year ago. The 1-1, Schrader, almost the victim of a back pick that time. Instead, he is safe, and it's 2-1 now to Burris. Favorable conditions here for the Tiger catcher. A runner on, 2 away in the inning. Count leverage, and the wind blowing into left field. We'll see what he does with it. The 2-1 pitch. That one is swung on in, missed for strike 2. That time, Galbraith using the batter's aggression perhaps against him. Looking to put him away, the 2-2 pitch. Runs high for ball 3. So the third out not coming easy here for the junior right-hander for the Bison. Here's the payoff pitch. That one popped up. Will it be playable over on the right side? It will not. Lands behind the first base dugout out there. That's Oklahoma Baptist dugout. And the count remains full here to the Tiger catcher. Big at-bat here, as not only has it been a lengthy battle, but if Burris can find his way on and keep the line moving, the lineup card will turn over, and Dustin Bermudez will have a chance at the plate. Here's the payoff pitch. That one runs high for ball 4, and that's exactly what's going to happen. Burris working the 2-out walk. And with that, the lineup card going to turn over, and Dustin Bermudez, who's had plenty of clutch RBIs already this season, steps up to the dish. That's going to be enough to elicit a mound visit here. Neither team has anybody up in the bullpen right now, as their starters have been excellent. Again, as we mentioned just a few moments ago, besides the second inning when the Tigers played 2 runs, and this little rally here with 2 away in the bottom of the 5th, there's been no offense to speak of between either of these teams. Cooper Timmons with 5 perfect innings. Galbraith with 4 2/3 of quality work up to this point, facing a bit of adversity. We are ready to resume action now. Dustin Bermudez due up at the plate. Here's the first pitch. That one swung on and missed for a strike. He sent a couple of baseballs over that left field fence a weekend ago. One in game 1, one in game 3. The next pitch, that one sent out to left field. That one's got plenty of carry to it. Ranging back at the warning track at the wall. And for the 3rd time in the last 2 weekends, Dustin Bermudez has sent one over the fence at Rab Rogers Field. Touch 'em all, Tiger. That's a 3-run home run. So the Tiger shortstop continuing his hit streak with a bang. That's now 22 straight games with a hit, 25 reaching base safely. And Ouachita now with a comfortable 5-0 lead here in the middle innings. Allen looking to add on. He sends this one right back up the middle. Takes the turn at first, but retreats back safely with a 2-out single. All of a sudden, the Tigers, bats alive and a chance to continue the rally here. Mikey Quinones steps up to the plate. That one taken at the bottom of the zone for a strike. Quinones, another player who a weekend ago had multiple home runs, including a big one in Game 3 against the Bisons. Here's the 0-1. That one sent out to left field, and that one could be trouble in the corner. It is going to stay fair. Howard is giving Allen the green light. He's headed for home. Throw is into the infield, but not in time as Mikey Quinones in there with a stand-up, 2-out RBI double. Add on another for the Tigers, and it's 6-0.
Now batting center fielder, Isaac Nowell.
So Isaac Nowell going to have a chance at the dish here with 2 away in the bottom of the 5th inning. Quinones standing on second base. Here's the first pitch. That one misses low for ball 1. Wind continuing to blow out there to left field. And again, that plays to Nowell's strength as a right-handed batter. Bermudez has already sent one over the wall this inning with a 3-run blast. This one sent out towards the right center field gap. Lasad ranging over. And he's going to make the play for out number 3, but not before the Tigers scratch across 4 runs in the bottom of the 5th inning, 3 of them on a home run off the bat of Dustin Bermudez. We're heading to the 6th inning of play. Your score, Ouachita 6, Oklahoma Baptist nothing. We'll be back with more Tiger Baseball after this timeout.
What if wealth building wasn't just for the wealthy? And what if a bank set out to build a more financially inclusive world by helping 10,000 people achieve home ownership, supporting the creation and retention of 100,000 jobs, and empowering 1 million savers? Well, that would be a different kind of bank. That would be Southern Bancorp. Join the change at banksouthern.com/whatif. Southern Bancorp.
This is Flo. When Flo isn't waiting tables at the Sunrise Grill, she's waiting on sunsets in beautiful Hot Springs, Arkansas. It's time for a road trip. Plan your next vacation at hotsprings.org.
And we welcome you back to Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network. If you're a fan of the home team, a lot of positive things to talk about. Near the top of the list would have to be the pitching performance that we've seen here today from Cooper Timmons. Looking to complete a second perfect trip through the lineup here today for the Bison, as this one is taken at the bottom of the zone for a strike. Trey Furry, the third baseman, the man at the plate. The 0-1. Thought about going after it, appealed down to first base, and yes, he went around. That's strike two. That one runs high for a ball. The 1-2 from Timmons. That one sent out towards the gap. This one could be trouble, but Core ranges over and makes the play for round number one. So make it a Sweet 16. Straight batters retired. And now the 8-hole hitter, Jose Parga, due up at the plate for Oklahoma Baptist. Here's the first pitch. That one sent over to the right side. Arrington makes a diving effort, but the bid for the perfect game will end here in the 6th inning. A blooper over to the right side, or a little bit of a line drive, I should say, gets through for the first hit of the afternoon for the Bison. But Timmons still looking to make it 6 shutout innings of work here now. It's been a phenomenal effort for the Tigers ace. Keeping an eye on the runner at first. Here's the 1-0. That one misses outside. 2-0 now to Austin Gonzalez, the 9-hole hitter for Oklahoma Baptist. Parga taking a bit of a lead over there at first. Nothing to speak of in the stolen base category for him yet this year, and great tag applied there by Jackson Chaney. Everyone in Tiger Purple here at Rab Rogers Field thought that that was out number 2. The 2-0 pitch, that one is going to catch the zone for a strike. A good comeback fastball that time. The 2-1 from Timmons. That one is swung on and missed for strike 2. Again, Timmons not trying to overcomplicate things here, going with that straight fastball. He's got a good one, and he's used it effectively here today. Trying to keep Parga honest over there at first base. As again, he is a bit of a mystery in the stolen base category, has yet to attempt a stolen base this year. The 2-2 pitch, that one sent out a play foul over to the left side. So the 9-hole hitter for Oklahoma Baptist going to get one more shot here at the plate. The 2-2 from Timmons. That one is sent into play. Allen playing in. He makes the play for out number 2. Parga forced to retreat back to first. And now Cooper Timmons set to face off against the Oklahoma Baptist lineup. Third time through. The man due up at the plate, the center fielder, Isaiah Lasad. That one misses inside for ball 1. A year ago, both the Tigers and the Bison were in the Great American Conference Tournament. Oklahoma Baptist was eliminated prior to the semifinals. That's where Ouachita's journey ended in the GAC tourney a year ago in an elimination game against Henderson State University. The 1-1 from Timmons. That one sent out to right field. Should be playable for Wyatt Core as Lasad slams his bat down on the first base side. The play is made for out number 3. And that'll do it for the top of the 6th. So Cooper Timmons' perfect game bid comes to a close, but it's still been a phenomenal start. 6 shutout innings for the Tigers' ace. Right in the bottom of the 6th inning, your score, Ouachita 6, Oklahoma Baptist nothing. We'll be back with more Tiger baseball after this timeout.
Hello, I'm Taylor King. I've been practicing law for over 34 years, but long before that, I learned what it takes to be a good lawyer, caring for others. You could say it's a family trait, and it's one I've passed along to my kids. If you've been involved in an accident, call 1-800-CAR-WRECK. I want to help.
We want to help, to be on your side, by your side. I'm Austin King. Now, I've not been practicing law quite as long as my dad, but thanks to him, I know what it takes to be a good lawyer. I guess you could say it runs in the family.
I've heard people say, Ouachita. Ouachita.
Achita.
Ouachita.
Is it pronounced Ouachita?
Searching for Ouachita Baptist University.
Back in Texas, everybody pronounces it Wichita, but really, it's Ouachita.
Ouachita.
Washita.
How would you pronounce it?
Ouachita.
Ouachita.
It's Ouachita Baptist University. Get it right.
It's Washita, people. It's Washita.
Washita.
Welcome back to Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law. In the top half of the inning, Cooper Timmons, perfect game bid broken up. However, he does have 6 innings of one-hit ball under his belt. And his team has provided him some good insurance at the plate, looking to add on to that here. The 0-1. That one misses down low for a ball. Gobler still out there on the mound for the Bison, although there is a righty getting loose out there for Oklahoma Baptist. The 1-1, that one sent out to left field, and that one is going to get past the left fielder for extra bases. Wheels churning, Core is in there with a stand-up double to lead off the bottom of the 6th. So a loud start to the inning for Ouachita. And speaking of batsmen who can make loud noises at the plate, Jackson Cheney digging in here for the Tigers. Here's the first pitch. That one fouled back behind home plate. Cheney looking to reach double-digit home runs for the 2nd time in his career. He would also move into sole possession of 4th place on the program's all-time home run list with a homer right here. The 0-1, that one sent out to center field. Lasad ranging back. He's going to make the play, runner tagging. It's a good throw down to third base. One hops into the glove of Furry, but Core is there well in time.
Now batting second baseman,
So The Bison defenders moving in here as Judd Arrington steps up to the plate. This could be an important run in this one. I was talking with Brian Ramsey prior to the game. Ouachita has yet to lose when they plate at least 7 runs in a game. And if number 7 for the Tigers could drive in number 7 here, that would be a big relief, as this one down low for ball 2. Galbraith, it was an excellent start to this game, minus second inning, as this one is fouled off to the right side. Then the bottom of the 5th, Tigers rallying for 4 runs, including 3 off the bat of Dustin Bermudez. He hit a 3-run home run. Mikey Quinones following it up later in the inning with an RBI double. Right now, Judd Arrington in danger of being walked. He faces a 3-1 count with Colton Schrader, the third baseman, waiting on deck. Here's the 3-1 to Arrington. That one misses for ball 4. So Ouachita's on-base machine back at first once again. And now that's going to bring up the third baseman, Colton Schrader. This one fouled over the right side. With that last walk, Arrington now up to a .514 on-base percentage for the season. Only 2 other Tigers have finished a season with an on-base percentage of .500 or better. Arrington looking to join that list here in 2023. Speaking of milestone lists, right now Cooper Timmons has qualified for his 20th career win if Ouachita can hold on. The 1-1, that one sent over to the left side. Great sliding stop by Parga. Throw over to second is in time. Throw over to first is high. Great snag by Pruitt. But it is an RBI fielder's choice for Schrader. Lucky run number 7 for Ouachita this afternoon, as it's now 7-0 Tigers. First pitch here fouled into the backstop for strike 1. Schrader taking a lead at first. The 0-1 from Galbraith. That one misses high for a ball. Given the score, we'll see how long the Bison decide to stick with their starter. The 1-1, that one taken for a strike on the inside corner. Schrader was faking a steal that time before retreating back to first. And again, similar situation to the bottom of the 5th inning. Galbraith wanting to set down Burris to strand Bermudez in the on-deck circle. The 1-2 pitch, that one is chopped foul off the leg of Burris. Bermudez already with a 3-run home run in this one. You know that Galbraith would want to hold him off till the next inning of play. The 1-2 pitch, that one is in the dirt. Schrader got enough time to scamper down to second base. That will likely be scored as a wild pitch. now the Tigers with a man in scoring position. 2 away in the inning, 2-2 count. And Galbraith looking to limit the damage. Here's the next one to Burris. That one swung on and missed for strike 3. So Ouachita will strand a runner in scoring position here in the bottom of the 6th inning. But they played an additional run to make it 7-0 heading into inning number 7. We'll be back with more Tiger baseball after this timeout.
Our town, a place for new beginnings, stalwart pine trees, reuniting with old friends. Whether you find yourself here for a ball game, a wedding, or just to catch up with those you love, we want to invite you to be a guest on our front porch. A place to sit back and watch the world go by. A place where time seems to slow down. Our home away from home. Welcome back. Captain Henderson House, now accepting reservations.
Whether you realize it or not, you see the work of bats and signs all around Arkadelphia. When you see the Badger equipment trailer on the way to a Badger game, Bats and Signs did that. When you're watching the Badgers, Tigers, or Reddies and see the signage that just really makes their facilities pop, Bats and Signs did that too. You see the signage in downtown Arkadelphia, on the campuses of Ouachita and Henderson, or the sign in your neighbor's yard supporting a candidate or their favorite Badger? Yep, Bats and Sign did that too. Longtime residents and supporters of all things Arkadelphia called Mark, Jared, Chris, or Ryan at Bats and Signs today to see what they can do for you.
Seventh inning about to get underway here at Rab Rogers Field. Your score 7-0 in the favor of Ouachita. Cooper Timmons has been excellent out there on the mound. 6 innings of one-hit baseball. He struck out 7. And now he's going to face off against the 2, 3, and 4-hole hitters for the Bison, starting off right here with the second baseman, Jaden Schaefer. Wind blowing out to left field. Here's the first pitch. That one down low for ball 1. The next pitch, that one misses as well. Timmons trying to locate that bottom part of the zone. And another rare instance of being down in the count to the hitter. Here's the 2-0. That one will catch the inside corner for a strike. And again, when Timmons is locating in that spot, that's when hitters typically have problems. The 2-1. That one chopped over to the right side of the infield. Arrington flips it over to Timmons in time. Great job by the Tiger pitcher ranging over from the mound to make the play there. As it landed in a bit of an awkward spot there, a bit of no man's land over there on the right side. Cheney didn't have time to cover, but Timmons was reading it all the way. So with one down here in the top of the 7th, the reigning GAC Player of the Year, Dan Pruitt, will step up to the plate. He struck out twice in this one, as the first pitch here catches the outside corner for strike 1. While Pruitt is known for his power, he's also an excellent contact hitter with a batting average north of 370 coming into this one. But he's down in the count here 0-2 as Timmons has had his number up to this point. Looking to set him down on strikes for the 3rd time this afternoon. The 0-2 pitch. That one is sent out to center field. That one could be trouble. Now ranging over. And he was playing too far into the gap. That's going to get down for a base hit. Second of the ball game for the Bison.
Now batting right fielder Cade Self.
So the inning will continue here as Cade Self will get an opportunity at the plate. Here's the first pitch. That one catches the outside corner for a strike. Tigers will likely have to keep an eye on Pruitt as he's already stolen 9 bases this year in just 9 attempts. This one hit over to third. No play at second. Actually, tries to get the throw down. It's past Arrington. So that one will likely be scored a hit. Schrader tried to turn two that time. Instead, everybody's safe. There are 2 on, 1 down for the DH, Alex Schroeder. Big moment here for Oklahoma Baptist, as this is the first time this afternoon that the Bison have had a runner in scoring position. First pitch of the at-bat, that one misses down low for a ball. Pruitt faking, running over to third before retreating back to second. Well, they've gone back and taken the hit off the board, so that may just be ruled a fielder's choice. The 2-0, that one misses inside for ball 3, and that is going to elicit a mound visit here from Coach Howard. For Timmons, he's been excellent up to this point in the ball game. He hasn't allowed a single run. Up until the 6th inning, he hadn't allowed a single base runner. But the third trip around the lineup has been a good one for the Bison, as Dan Pruitt got on base with a base hit, and then Cade Self followed it up with a fielder's choice. He reached safely on that one as well, so now there are 2 on. Still just 1 out, and Timmons is going to have to battle up here against Schroeder, who has a 3-0 advantage in the count. Here's the 3-0 from Timmons. That one misses the bottom of the zone for ball 4. Timmons was trying to put that in a safe spot down at the knees, but it was a bit too low. And now there are ducks on the pond for the catcher for Oklahoma Baptist. That's Troy Shields. Here's the 1-0. That one misses outside for ball 2. Now the visiting dugout has come alive as Oklahoma Baptist sees a potential rally on the horizon. Here's the 2-0. That one misses down low for ball 3. And with that, an arm is heading out to the bullpen for Ouachita. Here's the 3-0. That one will catch the inside corner for a strike. Still a great spot here for Shields. Count leverage, 3-1. Bases loaded. That one misses down low for ball 4. And Timmons has surrendered his first run via the walk. Oklahoma Baptist on the board for the first time this series. It's 7-1. Still a chance to add on here with the bases loaded and just 1 man out. There is a righty out there getting loose for the Tigers, and Cade Burris going to go ahead and meet with Timmons. This is a battery that has worked together a lot over the past couple years. Burris was the main starting catcher for Ouachita a year ago. This year he's split time at the position with Mikey Quinones, who is in the DH position in this one. So following the mound visit, We'll resume action here as Trey Furry is due up at the plate. Check on the runner at second. He is back in time. Wind blowing straight in right now. Also lingering a bit over towards the right side. Now it's starting to blow straight out to right field, as this one catches the outside corner for a strike. This is a Bison team that likes to play with strong winds. That usually works in their favor in Shawnee. As the 0-1, that one misses outside for ball one. And again, you can hear the Bison getting fired up over there in the visiting dugout. Offense looking to come alive. The 1-1, that one is sent through the left side, and it's going to be a base hit. They send the first runner. They'll hold up the next runner at third. Everybody moving up a space, and the Bison moving one run closer. It's 7-2.
Now batting shortstop, Jose Parga.
Cooper Timmons trying to get back on track here. He's allowed 5 straight base runners. Here's the first pitch. That one misses outside for ball one. The next one from Timmons, that one's sent out to center field. Now ranging back, and he makes the play on the warning track for out number 2. Runner tagging from third, he is going to score. So the Tigers trade an out for a run. And Oklahoma Baptist now back within 4. It's 7-3. So now it looks like Cameron Marchant, the southpaw, is getting loose out there for the Tigers. He might be the next man to go out for Ouachita. Timmons set the first pitch of the at-bat, fouled into the backstop. Ouachita looking to make it 8 straight wins. If they can pick up a win in game 1 of today's doubleheader, another opportunity for both of these teams to square off just 30 minutes after this game. You can catch that one right here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network. The 0-2. That one sent right back up the middle, and that one's going to get down for a base hit. Runner has the green light. Here's the throw into the plate. Cheney trying to pick off the runner. Run is across, but now another runner in a pickle. That's going to be out number 3. Count the run. An unconventional finish to the inning. It's 4 runs on 3 hits and no errors. As the Bisons draw back with it, or excuse me, the Bison draw back within 3. We're heading to the bottom of the 7th. It's stretch time here at Rab Rogers Field. You're watching Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, but first, here is Take Me Out to the Ball Game. Welcome back to Tiger Baseball on the Washita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law. Tigers looking to get back some of the runs that they gave up in the top half of the inning. 4 runs crossing the plate for Oklahoma Baptist. And they have a new man on the mound taking over on the bump for the Bison. It'll be the senior right-hander, Kellogg Clark.
Batting for the Tigers, the shortstop, Dustin Bermudez.
He will face off against the top of the order for Washita. That one misses outside for ball 1. The 1-0 to Bermudez. That one will catch the zone for a strike. Following a home run in his last plate appearance, he's up to 25 straight games reaching base safely. 22 of those he's had hits. The 1-1, that one fouled into the backstop. So the Tigers shortstop down to his final strike in this at-bat with G. Allen waiting on deck. The next pitch, that one misses outside for ball 2. The 2-2 pitch. That one misses outside for ball 3. Shields wanting the call. But now Clark going to have to throw at least one more here to Bermudez. The payoff pitch. That one sent out to center field. Lasad ranging in, and he's going to make the play for out number 1. So with 1 down, G. Allen steps up to the plate.
Now batting left fielder, G. Allen.
He singled in his last plate appearance, his only hit of the day up to this point. But again, this is a team that he hit well against a year ago. We'll see how he fares in this trip to the plate. Here's the first pitch from Clark. That one's sent over to the right side, past a leaping Dan Pruitt, and that one's down into the corner for extra bases. Allen taking the turn. He's headed for 2. Howard giving him the green light. He's headed for 3. Throw into third base is not in time. And G. Allen can add another impressive mark to his resume. That is his 7th career triple. He's now tied for the 3rd most in program history. The junior out of Little Rock, Arkansas, has given us plenty of highlights over his 2 years with the Tigers. And just another example there, Mikey Quinones, a newcomer to Washita, steps up to the plate, and he sends one into left field, but foul. Quinones has also shown a knack for extra base power in this one, as he already has an RBI double to his name. Also homered twice in last weekend's series. The 0-1, that one swung on and missed for strike 2. Infield is playing in to protect for the play at the plate. Isaac Nowell waiting on deck for the Tigers. Here's the 0-2. That one hit over to the right side. That one's through for an RBI base hit. For the 2nd time this afternoon, Quinones driving in Allen. And Washita gets 1 run back. It's now 8-4.
Now batting center fielder, Isaac Nowell.
So again, the Tiger bats finding a way to rally, and Isaac now looking to keep the line moving here. The first pitch from Clark, that one catches the zone for strike one. That one misses the inside corner for ball one. It's now 1-1 to the Tigers' cleanup batter. He's had a good streak at the plate over the last several series. Been a bit of a rougher start today, 0 for 3 up to this point, but can change that in a big way here with one on and one away. The 1-1 to now. That one misses for ball two. A good block by Shields. Fans have continued to file in here for this Friday afternoon contest as classes wrap up for the weekend at Ouachita Baptist University. The 2-1 pitch, that one, a beautiful fastball that catches the outside corner for strike two. Clark looking for out number two here in the bottom of the seventh. The 2-2 pitch, that one misses low for ball three. Wyatt Core waiting on deck for Ouachita, and he'd love for now to get on base here with a chance to drive in a run. The payoff pitch, that one misses for ball four. So the sophomore does a great job there of laying off a tempting pitch. And there's still one away, now a runner in scoring position for the reigning GAC Freshman of the Year, Wyatt Core. And with that, Shields is going to go out to have a mound visit with Clark. Once again, fans, just a reminder that you can catch Game 2 of today's doubleheader right here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, a student-led production group here at Ouachita Baptist University out of the Rogers Department of Communications. We would also like to give a huge shout-out to everyone who has participated in the program this year, as OSDN has just been named the recipient of the Television General Excellence Award at the Arkansas College Media Association Convention. Here's the first pitch of the at-bat. That one is foul-tipped. The 0-1. That one misses outside for a ball. Here's the snap throw down to first, and he is there in time. Pruitt a little bit frustrated as it was a great bag pick that time from Shields. Now just a bit too fast, and he got back in time. Wind blowing in straight towards home plate. Here's the 1-1. That one misses outside for ball two. There is a man in the Oklahoma Baptist bullpen who looks like he's ready to go. The 2-1, that one misses for ball three. Appealed down, he held up in time. And you'd have to think, if Core walks here, the Bison will seriously consider making the move to the bullpen. The 3-1 pitch, that one misses for ball four. Back-to-back walks for the Tigers here with one away. And Not the man you want to see at the plate right now if you're Oklahoma Baptist. That's Jackson Cheney. That'll be the day for Clark as he records the first out here in the bottom of the 7th inning. But the rest of the inning will have to be completed by another arm out of the bullpen. That individual will be the junior southpaw, Cameron Poole, who's making his way to the mound. Big inning here for Ouachita as they look to try and lock up game 1 of this 3-game set. Again, Ouachita in 2nd place right now in the Great American Conference, just a couple games behind Southern Arkansas. And thanks to SAU's sweep of Arkansas Tech a week ago, they're 1 game above the Wonder Boys.
The pitcher for the Bison, number 4, Cameron Poole.
Taking a look at the rest of the standings, Henderson State, another Arkadelphia school, currently in 4th place. Half a game ahead of UAM, who is now 14-11 on the season. Oklahoma Baptist in 6th place right now with a 13-11 record. And then Harding and Southeastern Oklahoma State knotted up for that 7th place spot, with Southwestern Oklahoma State looming just behind in 9th. Going down the stretch, it'll be interesting to see who locks up those final spots. You're getting to the point in the year where you'll start to see teams clinch their spot in the tournament. A new format this year, as the top 4 seeds will host the first round of the GAC tournament. That will be a best-of-3 series hosted by those 4 schools. In the top 4, they'll face off against the bottom 4. And then the winner of those 4 series will go on to compete in the semifinals and then the finals at Arvest Ballpark in Springdale, Arkansas. The home of the Northwest Arkansas Naturals, the AA affiliate of the Kansas City Royals, a beautiful facility up there in Northwest Arkansas. Both of these teams looking to punch their ticket to the tournament in the next week or two, as we now just have 3 series remaining in Great American Conference play, including this one right here. Right now, Jackson Cheney steps up to the plate with the bases loaded, 1 away. First pitch here taken for a strike. Cheney with a couple of grand slams in his career, including one earlier this week against Henderson State at Majestic Park. He takes this one outside for ball 1. Cheney leads the team in home runs with 9. He's also got 31 RBIs on the season as he takes this one for ball 2. And now, not where you want to be against a talented bat like Cheney. Count leverage and 1 away, although the wind is working against him in this scenario, blowing out towards straight right field. The 2-1 pitch. That one is popped up. Back behind home plate. Tough play for Shields, and he's not able to make the play. It was in a tough spot behind home plate as it was hugging the backstop back there. But now an extra chance for Jackson Cheney at the plate. We'll see if he can capitalize on the opportunity. Judd Arrington waiting on deck behind him. The 2-2 pitch, that one, chopped over towards the first base side. Only play is at home plate. So Quinones is retired via the force out, but the bases are still loaded here with 2 away, and due up at the plate will be the Tigers' second baseman, Judd Arrington. Arrington looking for a big RBI here, and this one is past the catcher, but about as fortunate of a wild pitch as you could have hoped for, as that fastball bounced right back to Shields. Now was ready to go, and he's sharing a laugh with Furry right now. They both knew that that could have been a close call. You can see it in the conversations between these players. A lot of respect between these two squads. As this one misses inside for ball 2. The 2-0 to Arrington. That one's right there for a strike. A good breaking ball in the inside corner. Still count leverage here to the Tigers' second baseman. Poole, the 2-1. That one misses outside for ball 3. Shields did his best to try and bring it back over, but it was too little too late. Looking to send him packing, the 3-1. Runs high for ball 4. So Arrington works a 5-pitch walk here. He gets an RBI in the process, and now it's 9-4 Ouachita. Colton Schrader with a great opportunity here at the plate as he takes this one high for ball 1. Again, Arrington always doing his best to try to work his way on base any way that he can. The 1-0, that one runs high for ball 2. And now this is going to elicit a mound visit. Shields wanted to go over the game plan with the pitcher out there on the mound. Home crowd trying to get fired up here and keep this rally going. The 2-0 to Schrader. That one is swung on in, missed for a strike. Good bite on that breaking ball. Wind blowing in right now to left field. And Poole taking his time out there on the mound. The 2-1. That one misses high for ball 3. Command has been a bit of a struggle in this outing for Poole. And now Schrader in a golden spot, the 3-1, right there for strike 2. Threw a fastball down the middle of the zone, but down. And now something's got to give. Runners will be in motion with a full count and 2 away. Here's the payoff pitch. That one is swung on in, missed for strike 3. So Ouachita will strike for 2 runs on the inning, but leave the bases loaded. Heading to the 8th inning of play, your score, Ouachita 9, Oklahoma Baptist 4. We'll be back with game 1 of today's doubleheader after this timeout.
If you or a loved one gets hurt in an accident,
You need true care and concern,
you can hand us everything, the bills, the paperwork, and anything else you need help with.
so you can focus on recovering from your injury.
That's why people turn to the Taylor King Law Firm.
You need an attorney with integrity and experience in dealing with the complex details.
We do everything we can to relieve the stress and take care of your family.
If you're injured in an accident, call 1-800-CAR-WRECK.
We'll be on your side, by your side.
Make Print Mania in downtown Arkadelphia your place to get embroidered.
Welcome back to Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law. 9-4 your score here, as the book is officially closed on Cooper Timmons. He allows 4 runs in 7 innings of work, but is in line for his 20th career win. That would make him the 3rd Tiger to reach that mark. Now Jonathan Weiss will do his best to keep the score right where it is heading into the bottom half of the inning. A lot of fans watching right now across the state of Arkansas and the state of Oklahoma, and I want to give a special shout out to Ms. Hartzell's class watching right now at Lakeside Intermediate School in Hot Springs, Arkansas.
Batting for the Bison, center fielder Isaiah Lassard.
Here's the first pitch to Isaiah Lassard. That one catches the outside corner for a strike. Here's the 0-1. That one sent out to center field. Now ranging back. He's going to make the play just shy of the warning track out there for out number 1. You just heard a fan shout out 5 more as the Bison are down to their final 5 outs of game 1. Due up at the plate, Jaden Schaefer. Here's the first pitch from Weiss. That one misses the outside corner for ball 1. Tigers trying to hold on for their 8th consecutive win. If they can sweep the doubleheader today, they'll have a chance to become the first team in the Great American Conference to 30 wins. Also going to give a shout out to Wyatt Ashlock and Chris Babb, who are currently making the trip back from the Arkansas College Media Association convention. And with them, they have the General Excellence Award that OSTN just won as a program. Again, we want to give a big shout out to everyone who has contributed over the past year to OSTN broadcast. This is a student-led production out of the Rogers Department of Communications. Dan Pruitt up at the plate for Oklahoma Baptist as this one is taken down in the zone for strike 1. The 0-1 from Weiss misses for ball 1. The next one to the Bison first baseman. That one is taken on the outside corner for strike 2. He's not happy with the call, but he'll be forced to battle up here with 2 strikes. Trying to avoid the hat trick this afternoon. He's already fanned twice in this game. Although he also has a single to his credit. The 1-2 holds on to the ball. They're going to peel down to first base, and they're going to say it was a foul ball. Everyone thought he had initially held it above the ground, but according to the umpire, it did hit the ground before Burris was able to snag it. Now the 1-2. That one hit over to third base. Foul ball. So with that, Schaefer will be forced to retreat back to first. The 1-2. That one runs in and gets him. Trying to sneak in a front door breaking ball that time.
right fielder Cade Self.
But it didn't break fast enough, and now there's another base runner on for Oklahoma Baptist, and Coach Howard's going to go out and have a mound visit. No one is currently getting loose in the bullpen for the Tigers, although there are a couple of arms at the ready out there. And for this mound visit, everybody coming in. Just 3 games left in the Great American Conference schedule this year, including this series right here. You can catch all 3 of those games right here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network this weekend. And the reason why we didn't see anybody getting loose out there in the bullpen is because Kieran Terrio steps out. He's going to be taking over at shortstop, and that means that it's time for Dustin Bermudez to try and close this game out. So Weiss still responsible for those 2 runners on, but he did record the first out of the inning. And now it'll be up to the Tigers closer / shortstop to finish the job. So as a result of that change, that's going to be the day for Quinones, as the Tigers will sacrifice the DH position for Bermudez to stay in the ball game. Actually, Quinones is going to go ahead and take over at catcher. So that'll be the day for Burris. Tigers going to keep Quinones in the lineup. Both members of this battery out of Arizona. Dustin Bermudez out of Chandler, Arizona, and Michael Quinones out of Phoenix, Arizona. Both with a big weekend. A week ago, as we mentioned, 2 home runs apiece. And Kieran Terrio will take over at second. Arrington is going to move over to short. It's not going to be an easy task for Bermudez here, although he has a decent lead to work with here, 5 runs. He's facing off against one of the most talented lineups in the GAC, and 2 runners already on here in the inning. So now, stepping up to the plate will be the right fielder, Cade Self, and this is the guy that you want at the plate. If you're rooting for Oklahoma Baptist, he leads the team in RBIs with 52 already this season. First pitch here sent out to right field and playable. Everybody ranging in, Core waving them all off, and he makes the play for round number 2. Pruitt thought about testing the waters. Excuse me, that's Schaefer at second. He's going to be forced to retreat back, and now with 2 down, Alex Schroeder.
Designated hitter Alex Schroeder.
Schroeder digging in. Trying to help his team plate at least 1 here in the top of the 8th to make it more manageable going into the final inning of play. This one sent out to left field. Allen was playing in. Good hustle, though, off the bat, and he makes the play for out number 3. So the Bison do get 2 base runners in the inning, but Bermudez able to close the door and hold Oklahoma Baptist off the scoreboard. We're heading to the bottom of the 8th. Your score, Ouachita 9, Oklahoma Baptist 4. We'll be back with more Tiger Baseball after this timeout.
Baseball for me just kind of was the glue that kept my family together. I feel like I was able to come here and get my triple major, as well as play a super high level of baseball against some of the best players in the country. There's a lot of options here in Division II with a lot of great ball players and a lot of great people, and they make sure that they give you every opportunity to succeed on and off the field.
Visit the Ouachita campus store for all your Tiger apparel, merchandise, and gifts. If you need something to wear to show your Tiger pride, stop by the Ouachita campus store on the bottom floor of the Evans Student Center to grab a t-shirt, sweatshirt, polo, or more. If you can't stop by the store on campus, visit us online at bookstore.obu.edu. Make your purchase and we'll send it to you. Support the Tigers by checking out the Ouachita campus store. Go Tigers.
And welcome back to Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law. See some changes in the lineup here as Kieran Terrio set to lead us off. He's filling in for Cade Burris, who exited the game moments ago when Dustin Bermudez came on to pitch. In a game that is becoming more and more specialized. It's always fun to have talents like Dustin Bermudez to watch, a two-way player, as this one is swung on and missed for a strike. Terrio taking his first cuts of the afternoon after entering via defensive substitution. The 1-1, that one's sent out to the right side of the infield. Pruitt calling for it and makes the play for out number 1. But with that, the lineup card will turn over. And Dustin Bermudez due up at the plate. He's already driven in 3 via a 3-run home run all the way back in the 5th inning. Again, that extended his hit streak and his on-base streak as the first pitch here misses outside for ball 1. In just the last 2 weekends at Rab Rogers Field, Bermudez has doubled his home run numbers from 3 to 6. And he faces a 1-1 count here against Poole. Poole set to face off against 9-1-2 to lead off the inning. He retired the first man, Terrio, now facing off against the Tigers' leadoff man, Bermudez. The 1-1 sent out to short. Parga snags it, throws it over, and Pruitt has some trouble with it. So Bermudez is there safely. Scored that one an error. And now there's a runner on with 1 away for G. Allen.
The batting left fielder, G. Allen.
Allen in his last plate appearance tripled before coming around to score. That triple, lucky number 7 of his career, as he is now tied for 3rd place in that category in program history. First pitch of this at-bat, taken on the outside corner for a strike. The 0-1, that one misses down low for a ball. Bison trying to hold the game right where it is and looking to rally in the top half of the 9th. The 1-1 to Allen, that one is there for strike 2. Wind blowing in a bit, but out towards the right side. The 1-2. Allen thought about going after it. Checked his swing, though, in time. Peel down, and indeed, he held up ball 2. Poole trying to set down the Tiger left fielder, the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 3. So with 2 down now, Mikey Quinones stepping up to the plate for the Tigers.
Now batting catcher, Mikey Quinones.
And could we see a repeat of game 1 of last weekend's sweep? Bermudez homered in that game before Quinones hit a homer of his own later in the contest, and then that feat was repeated in game 3, both men finishing the weekend with 2 home runs. All told, the Tigers had 6 home runs in that series as Bermudez taking a healthy lead here, the 0-1 into the opposing batter's box for ball 1. The 1-1 to Quinones, that one's right there for strike 2. Poole looking for a big out number 3 here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Setting up his team with a chance to rally in the top of the 9th. Check on the runner at first. He is back in time. Bermudez, not a huge sample size to work with. He's stolen 2 bases in just 3 attempts. The 1-2 to Quinones, that one is foul tipped. So the Tiger catcher will see at least one more here. Isaac Nowell would be next if Ouachita can keep the rally alive. The 1-2 runs high for ball 2. The next pitch, good front door breaking ball that missed inside for ball 3. Shields thought that might have been the end of the inning. Instead, Poole going to have to look for the put-away pitch here. A good battle here, lefty versus lefty, but something's got to give. The payoff runs too far inside for ball 4. So the Tigers not done yet here in the bottom of the 8th inning as Isaac Nowell has a chance to drive in a run.
Now batting center fielder, Isaac Nowell.
Been a bit of a rough day for him at the plate. Looking at his numbers, he is 0 for 3 on the day. He has walked once, though, and he later came around to score. First pitch here misses high for ball 1. The 1-0 misses outside for ball 2. A little bit of wind drifting out to left field right now. That works to the strength of Now. The 2-0. That one sent out towards the right center field gap. Both men ranging back. And that one is off the base of the wall. That'll score at least one. Quinones going around. He's headed for the second run. He's there safely. And Isaac Now standing up at third with a 2-out, 2-run triple. Ouachita into double digits for the first time this weekend. It's 11-4.
Now batting right fielder, Wyatt Cole.
And now Coach Howard wanted to have a word with Wyatt Core. Big at-bat here as the Tigers look to keep the rally moving. If Core can find a way on base here and even plate a run from now, or plate now from third base, that would bring up Jackson Cheney with a chance to try and win the ball game via the run rule. That is the fate that Oklahoma Baptist would like to avoid in this one. That one runs in and almost gets Core in the knees. The next pitch, that one, chopped into fair territory. Furry can't make the play. Core taking the long turn at first. He retreats back, but he will have an RBI. And we'll see how they score that one, as that was then charged an error. Nonetheless, it's now an even dozen runs on the game for Ouachita. It's 12-4. And Jackson Cheney, with one swing of the bat, could bring this ball game to a close. Wind is blowing out to left field. Here's the first pitch. That one runs high and outside for ball one. Cheney is no stranger to a run rule walk-off finish. He finished off a sweep of SNU in the same fashion a year ago. The 1-0, that one chopped foul over the left side. The next pitch, that one runs high. Now it's 2-1 to Cheney. This is a count where he can do a lot of damage. Poole going to have to be careful not to just serve him one up here, as the 2-1 is hit foul over the left side. The 2-2 swung on and missed for strike three. Cheney a bit frustrated with himself, as now Oklahoma Baptist will have another opportunity at the plate, but down to their final three outs. Tigers plate three here in the bottom of the eighth. And speaking of eighth, that is the lead that Ouachita holds going into the final inning of play. You're watching Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
At Berry & Turnage, we specialize in bringing the law to your corner. We are dedicated to understanding what results you want and to helping you understand what actions we can take on your behalf. With over 30 years of experience and a proven track record of success, Berry & Turnage is here to lead you down a path to the results you need. We will work with you every step of the way to make sure that you understand the choices you are making and feel empowered to make them. Berry & Turnage. Serious injuries require serious attorneys.
We welcome you back to Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law. Ouachita trying to hold on here with an 8-run lead, and Cameron Marchand set to take over on the mound for the Tigers. It looks like Dustin Bermudez has headed back out to his usual spot at shortstop. Tigers looking to make it 8 wins in a row here today. They've already been turning heads around the country. In the most recent National Collegiate Baseball Writers Association poll, they were ranked number 5 in the Central region. In good company, along with the likes of Central Missouri and the GAC zone Southern Arkansas in the top 5. And on top of that, in the college baseball polls, the top 30 for collegiate baseball, they're currently receiving votes and just 2 spots out of that number 30 spot. With a series win here this weekend, they'd be making a good case to be included in that top 30, as well as perhaps even move up in the central rankings, depending on how the rest of the region shakes out this weekend. But right now, the Tigers facing off with the task at hand. 6, 7, and 8 due up to lead off the inning for the Bison. Starting off right here with Troy Shields. He takes this one for a strike. Marchant has not been known for his strikeout stuff in the past. He's been known to pitch to contact. We'll see if he sticks with that strategy here. The 0-1. That one sent out to left field. Squared that one up very well, but also it's just a bit foul. Would have been the first big fly of the series for Oklahoma Baptist. Instead, it's 0-2 now. Next pitch misses high for a ball. Oklahoma Baptist currently second in the Great American Conference with 54 home runs on the year, just 3 behind the first place Southern Nazarene Crimson Storm, as this one is sent out to the left side, and that one's down for a base hit. So Shields is on to lead off the top of the 9th for Oklahoma Baptist. And due up at the plate, it will be the 7-hole hitter, number 7, Trey Furry.
Now batting third baseman, Trey Furry.
This one taken for a strike. Ouachita, up to this point in the season, currently touts the best earned run average of any pitching staff in the conference with a 3.87 ERA. As this one lined out towards the gap, and that one's going to get down. Allen plays it well. And now there are 2 runners on, still nobody out. And Jose Parga going to have his shot at the plate now.
Now batting the shortstop, Jose Parga.
Again, Marchant likes to pitch to contact. And this can sometimes be the result, but he's got a chance to bounce back here against Oklahoma Baptist's 8-hole hitter. Here's the first pitch. That one misses for ball 1. The next pitch from Marchant, that one swung on in, missed for strike 1. The 1-1 from number 1 for the Tigers. Catches the bottom of the zone for strike 2, and you could hear the words "beautiful" being uttered from some of the Tiger fans here in attendance, and that was the perfect way to describe it, as that breaking ball couldn't be located much better. Marchant looking to put him away. The 1-2 pitch. Down low for ball 2. Tried to tempt him that time, but he wouldn't bite. There is a righty getting loose out there for the Tigers in the bullpen. As the 2-2 is down and inside for ball 3. Marchant looking to avoid allowing the first 3 men that he's faced out of the bullpen on base. And Parga wanted to keep this rally alive for Oklahoma Baptist. Here's the pitch. That one misses inside for ball 4. That call is not going to earn any friends in the home crowd here today.
Austin Gonzalez.
As that fastball was close, the home plate umpire said it did dart inside at the last second. And now it's bases loaded, nobody out. And Austin Gonzalez due up at the plate. He takes this one on the inside corner for strike one. It's a righty getting loose out there for the Tigers. Looks to be number 19, Jacob Bowman, getting loose. The 0-1. That one is swung on and missed for strike two. Now Marchant looking for an all-important out number one here in the top of the ninth. The 0-2. Right there for strike three. Throws him on the outside corner. And now there's one down with the lineup card turning over. Due up at the plate is Isaiah Lasad. And again, Marchant likes to pitch to contact. And the double play ball is a possibility here. We'll see if that's the call. First pitch down in the zone for a strike, and that definitely seems to be one that was trying to elicit a ground ball. Oklahoma Baptist now at the point where one swing of the bat could end this ball game. The 0-1 down, but Quinones likes the spot. It's 1-1. The next pitch to Lasad misses high for ball two. Count leverage for Oklahoma Baptist center fielder. Bases loaded, one away. Here's the pitch. That one is found into the backstop. Marchant looking to make it two straight outs here with the bases loaded. Here's the pitch. That one hit down the third base line. That's a fair ball. It'll plate one. Second runner coming around to score. They're going to hold up the third runner at third base. But it's a stand-up, one out, two-run double for Isaiah Lasad. With that, the Bison cut into the deficit a bit, making it a 6-run ball game. Again, still just one away here. The top of the ninth is the first pitch here. Catches the outside corner for a strike. The next one, right there for strike two. The home crowd trying to rally on Marchant here as he faces off against Jaden Schaefer. The 0-2 from the southpaw. Foul tipped, but Quinones holds on to it for out number two. So Marchant recording his second punch out of this outing. And now Coach Howard going to make the move to the bullpen as he wants a righty-on-righty matchup. That'll be the day for Cameron Marchant. He does give up 2 runs here, but he moves the Tigers 2 outs closer to victory, and now it'll be up to Jacob Bowman to try and close things out here. Bit of a tall task ahead. As Bowman will have to face off against the GAC Player of the Year, Dan Pruitt, also named the GAC Player of the Week this past week. One of the greatest players to ever don the green and black for Oklahoma Baptist. Ouachita, again, wanting to keep that win streak alive. At a lucky 7 games right now, looking to bring it up to 8. With a win here this afternoon, that would put the Tigers at 29 wins with a chance to move up to 30 wins and to win the series. Later today in Game 2 of the doubleheader. You can also catch that game right here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network. Once again, fans, we want to thank you for tuning in this afternoon to OSDN, a student-led broadcasting program out of the Rogers Department of Communications right here at Ouachita Baptist University in Arkadelphia, Arkansas. And we once again want to give a shout-out to the program for bringing home the Television General Excellence Award from the Arkansas College Media Association earlier today. A large crew for several events throughout the year who made that one possible, and we are thankful to each and every one of them. As this one misses inside for ball 1. Dan Pruitt struck out in his first 2 plate appearances, but he's had better fortunes in his last couple. Now he's in a great spot here, 2-0 against Bowman, who is looking to close this game out for the Tigers. The next pitch, that one, popped up. Cheney ranging over. He wants to see if that one's playable. It is not. Again, a very supportive home crowd here this afternoon. Very vocal in favor of the Tigers, although there is a solid crowd here for Oklahoma Baptist as well. The 2-1 misses outside for ball 3. Bowman going to have to be very careful in his pitch selection here to a man who has already sent 15 balls over the fence this season. The 3-1 is fouled back out of play. And now all of a sudden, the Bison are down to their final strike this afternoon. Jacob Bowman looking to close the door against the GAC Player of the Year. The payoff pitch misses down low for ball 4. So Oklahoma Baptist has another shot at the plate here as Cade Self, the slugging right fielder, steps up to the plate. The first pitch, that one is swung on and missed for strike 1. The 0-1, that one is sent out to left field, but fortunately for the Tigers, well fouled as that one falls into the home bullpen. And now once again, Oklahoma Baptist back down to its final strike here in Game 1. Bowman looking to set him down. The 0-2 misses outside for a ball, though Quinones liked the location. One more shot here for the right fielder as he seeks to keep the rally and the game alive for the Bison. The 1-2, that one is down low. And again, couldn't get Self to fish for it, so now it's 2-2 to the 4-hole hitter for the visiting squad. Bowman, once again, looking to shut the door. The 2-2. That one Sent through the left side. That's going to be good for a base hit. It'll plate one. Lasad comes around to score. And it's a 2-out, 2-run single for Cade Self. With that, it's now just a 4-run ball game.
Designated hitter, Alex Schroeder.
And Alex Schroeder is due up at the plate. There is a man getting loose out there for the Tigers, as it looks like Teddy Webb and Hayden Childers are both going out there to get loose. That one is taken for a strike. The 0-1, that one sent out to deep left field. Allen's going back. It does die out at the end, though, and Allen makes the play on the warning track. A valiant rally attempt that time for the Oklahoma Baptist Bison, but they will fall short in game one. Ouachita will hang on for a 12-8 victory.
Oklahoma Baptist 8. Invite you to stick around for game number 2.
8, the unlucky number today for Oklahoma Baptist, as they put together an impressive rally in the final third of this ball game. But it's a lucky number for Ouachita because that is the current state of their win streak. 8 games. A very impressive effort here today from the Tigers as they move up to 29-10, 18-7 in conference play. With the loss, Oklahoma Baptist will drop down to 21-16, 13-12 in conference play. Cooper Timmons will be responsible for the win, the 20th of his career, as he becomes just the 20th Tiger all-time, or excuse me, the 3rd Tiger all-time to win 20 games in a career. An impressive effort from that young man throughout his time here at Ouachita. Also can't forget Dustin Bermudez with his 3-run home run. Isaac Nowell coming through with RBIs again as well. We'll have a full breakdown of the offensive output from the Tigers when we resume with today's doubleheader. The Game 2 broadcast coming up in just about 30 minutes here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network. Until then, this is Chase Hartzell signing off. Have a great afternoon, and we'll see you real soon.